Yo, what's up guys? My name is Rick, and I have a match here with a fellow Dutch person guy friend. So, so yeah. Anyway, he leads with a Mega. I'm leading with my Nidoqueen. Now the thing is, I was looking at my team. I just didn't really have much against Yen Mega. So what I was gonna do is just hit him with an Ice Beam, just to hit him down as low as possible, and hopefully not have to worry about it too much. But from the air slash damage, I see that he is specs definitely, which is good to know. And now I'm going to switch back to my Lopunny, and then all of a sudden, this Gen Mega is not as much of a big threat to me because he doesn't have the speed boost, he has tinted lens, and therefore a lot of my stuff can outspeed him very easily. So that's cool. And I'm going to switch to Lopunny, as I said, just because it has natural good special defense, can take a hit. Just going to go for the return, and the switch to Hitmontop does a nice amount of damage. And I'm going to switch back to my Nidoqueen because it's pretty obvious a Mach Punch is going to come my way in any second here. Yet there it goes, and not going to do too much. Now, Hitmontop might just carry Earthquake. It doesn't really do too often though, so I'm not really too worried about it, and I'm going to just go for the Fire Blast, actually expecting him to expect my Stealth Rocks and just switch back to Yen Mega. But he doesn't actually expect that at all. He just switches back to this guy, which is going to take a Fire Blast, no problem. And I'm just going to go set up my Stealth Rocks, as he sets up his own as well. Now I don't know if he has Earthquake. He might, but I'm at a good amount of HP now, and he doesn't actually get the stab on Earthquake. He's not too offensive, or he shouldn't be, so I'm not really too afraid of that either. It sets up his spikes, which is really not too big of a deal. And I'm just going to go for either the Ice Beam or the Fire Blast. I do go for the Ice Beam on the Latias switching, which is pretty nice. Latias doesn't take too much though because it's the bulkier variant of the two. Latios has the more offensive power, as Latias has the more defensive capabilities, I guess. And I expect some kind of support move because I do see leftovers, and as I said, Ice Beam didn't do too much, so I'm gonna switch to my what is this thing called? Espeon. I'm sorry. Which is gonna have the Magic Mirror, able to bounce back a lot of stuff like Toxic and T-Wave and anything really, even Stealth Rock now. But I'm gonna set my light screen just in case he wants to switch out or just stay in. Either way, I should be faster, I think. So, or wait, should I be? No, I don't think I would be. But I don't know. Maybe he expected a trick. He went back to that guy just as fodder to scout what I wanted to do. Got my light screen, which is pretty nice. And once again, Hitmontop comes in straight back to Nidoqueen, able to take any hit. And I don't know at this point if he's gonna have the Rapid Spin or not, because if he does, he might want to save his Nidoqueen. It's not really too common on these offensive Hitmontops though, but it might still be there, but he doesn't go for it. He just goes for the Sucker Punch, which doesn't really do too much, but now I am at the range where Latias can easily finish me off, which I know it can. And what I'm going to do is switch back to my... I have no clue what this thing is called. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call it Josh, because that's what it's named. And this thing has a lot of HP and special defense invested, as well as just a lot of natural HP and special defense. So I can easily take a Dragon Pulse. Doesn't even do close to anything, really. And I'm going to set up a Bulk Up. Now, what he does is he sets up Reflect, which is cool because I do have Brick Break on this guy. So I can easily just break the Reflect at any time, which is interesting. I don't know if he wants to go for the Light Screen or not. For that reason, I'm not going to go for the Brick Break just yet. I'm going to go for the second Bulk Up, I think, here, as he switches into his Rotom, which I don't know. I don't know what kind of Rotom this is going to be. If it's defensive, then it's going to have the Will-O-Wisp, and I do see Leftovers, so that's what I'm guessing it is, which is too bad. Still, I don't really have anything I want to get burned, and I still definitely do want that Reflect Gun, because I do have a lot of physical attackers on my team still. He does miss the burn, which is nice for me. Didn't really matter too much because, as you can see, Brick Break did barely have less even because of Stealth Rock damage. What I'm going to do here is switch back to my Espeon, knowing he's probably going to go for that second Will-O-Wisp, and I'm going to be able to bounce it back, but now I miss. So I guess that kind of makes up for it in some kind of way. My Light Screen wears off, so I'm just going to go for that again. He seems to have a lot of special attackers, so that's definitely good. He still has Latias. Now he has this Rotom here, which is going to have the fairly powerful, Stab, Hydro Pump, as well as Discharge, as he shows me right here. And I'm going to switch into my Sceptile, which has a Substitute. And because of the Light Screen, and also because of the fact that I resist both of his Stab moves, he should not be able to break it in any kind of way. So I'm just going to go for that. And he does still have Latias, which can easily take a hit from me. Then again, I do have the Lead Seed. This is kind of some Lead Seed sub kind of kind of set that works pretty well. Doesn't have too much HP invested because that way, Lead Seed recovers off more, which is nice. And he does fodder out his Yanmega first, which is a smart play. He didn't know what kind of Sceptile I was going to be. It might have been Swords Dance, and in that case, Latias was not really a safe option for him. And keep in mind also that Light Screen is still up, so a Dragon Pulse might not even be able to kill my to fade out, to break my sub. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I do get off the Lead Seed. He does go for the Recover. And I'm just going to switch right back out because it's pretty obvious that he's going to go for an offensive move here. I do have a Sharpedo on my team, but even with the Light Screen, I don't really want to switch that in. Simply because it's really frail, and it does have Life Orb as well. So I don't really want that to get hit too hard just yet, or at all actually. I switch it in now. Now a Dragon Pulse with the Light Screen would have still done a good amount of damage, but I do have the Lead Seed on him, so he does make a good play here and switches out. But then again, a Crunch at this point is going to be able to 2-hit KO the Rotom easily. I do have Life Orb, and as you can see, I do have Speed Boost as well, which I got from Dreamworld. This is released actually, so it's legal or legit or whatever you want to call it. And it's pretty cool. It kind of makes up for that meh speed stat Sharpedo always had. It's like really powerful offensively, but defensively it's terrible. But with the Speed Boost and Protect, it kind of makes up for that. It kind of has this built-in Scarf now with the Life Orb as well, which is pretty cool. And in comes an Aggron, hoping for me to be purely physical. But I do have the Hydro Pump is easily going to take him out, even without the crit. That would have, done super much damage. So, no big deal there. And his last is Latios, Latias, I mean, which is easily going to get one-hit KO'd to the face by a Crunch. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video. Come check out my personal channel in the description. Post up a lot of videos there, and I'll see you later. Peace.